Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Learn Computer Programs with Rupa. In this session, I am going to teach you a 15-mark question which usually comes in part B of your question paper. This question, it keeps coming in all these years and it's a very easy program to write. Though the program is lengthy and the question is also lengthy, but all the data is given to you in the question. Okay, so just read the question 2 times, understand what they are asking, and then attempt the question. Here, the marks will be given stepwise. I will tell you as I'm explaining the program to you. So let us look at the question here. Define a class name BookFair with the following description. Instance variables are given: string b name, double price. Member methods: BookFair is a default constructor. Void input to input and store the name and price of the book. Void calculate to calculate the price after discount based on the following criteria. Criteria means condition. So if the book price is less than 1000, you need to calculate 2% of the price. Okay, and void display to display the name and price of the book after the discount. And also they have given write a main method to create an object of the class and call the above member methods. In some question papers, this sentence is not given, but this paper was taken from 2016, so you can just check it out. So here they've asked you to write the main method also. So if you observe here, each of this particular details has to be given in your program, and each step will carry marks. So let us go to the program now. See here the steps I have given here. Step 1, define a class name BookFair with the following description. So here the name of the class is given as BookFair. So you declare the class like this. Whatever name is given there, the class name, the member variable name, method name, same name has to be given. Okay, if you give different names, then you need to change it in the variable description. But this question is mainly based on your understanding of the question and writing it. So BookFair is given. So if you write the correct class name, you get 1 mark. Okay, class BookFair. The second step, they have asked you to declare the instance variables. The name of the variables along with the data type is given there. So you just need to declare the variables in your program. String b name, which will store the book name, and double price to store the price. The third step is to write the default constructor. Default constructor means it is going to the compiler is going to automatically put values to those variables, but here you have to mention those default values. That is important. Okay, so here we have the variable name as string b name. So the initial value or the default value is null, and price is of the type double. So we have initialized it to 0.0. If it is int, you will put it as just 0, and if it is char, you will put it as \u and 4 zeros. Boolean, it is false. So please remember these default values and accordingly put it in the program if they ask you the default constructor. Another thing you should remember for default constructor is it will have the same name as the class name. Okay, so if you see here, our class name is BookFair, so we will write the constructor name is also BookFair, and it will not have any return data type. It may have public. The access specifier will be public. You cannot put any other access specifier. You can put public BookFair. Okay, let us go to the next step. So next step, we have to define a method called as void input. Okay, to input and store the name and price of the book. So input, see, in some textbooks they would have put the constructor and directly initialize the values there. Please don't do that. Keep the constructor definition separately and the input definition separately, because in your question, if you observe your question here, I'll just show you. If you observe the question here, they have asked 2 separate questions. One is default constructor, another is input. So you have to write it as 2 different methods. Okay, don't mix it both together. So here we have input. So what we need for input, we need to use the scanner class. I have explained in detail what is scanner class, how we are going to take the input for different variables in another video. Please be sure to see that video also. So here I have declared scanner SC is equal to new scanner. I am asking the user to enter the book name and I am accepting it in the B name. okay, the book name, the string which I had declared earlier, and the price in the price, double price in that variable I am taking. So I have put here next double. Okay, and since I am taking a string, I am taking next line. Let us see the next step. Next step is to calculate the price after discount. So it is based on the criteria. Here he says if the amount is less than rupees 1000, then we have to calculate 2% of 1000 rupees. Okay, or the amount whatever the price of the book is. Okay, not on 1000 rupees, 2% of the price of that book. And more than 1000 and less than or equal to 3000, it is 10% of price, and more than 3000 it is 15% of price. Okay, the logic here is very simple. Yes, so to calculate that, what we need to do, we are declaring a variable discount of type double. See why we do it as double? Because whenever money is involved, whenever we are calculating money, it is always better to put it as double because we have rupees and paisa. Okay, now if price is less than equal to 1000, discount is how much? 2 divided by 100.0. So if you observe here, I have put a 0.0 here because otherwise if I have not put a 2 by 100 here, if I just place it as 2 by 100, then it might give you a conversion type of error. Okay, so here we have put 2 by 100.0 into the price. Yes, because we have told this is discount is 2% off price. So 2%, so 2 by 100 into is for off and price. Hope you are understanding this. Else if price is greater than 1000 and less than 3000, it is 10% of price. So 10 by 100 into price. Else if price is greater than 3000, it is 15% of price. So 15 by 100 into price. So once we have calculated the discount and stored in the discount, then we have to calculate the final price. So how do we calculate the final price? Final price will be the original price, whatever is the book price, minus the discount amount. Okay, so for example, if you are going to go to a shop and you are going to buy a particular say a pen for 100 rupees and they say it is 50% discount, how much will you pay? You will pay 100 minus 50 because 50 rupees is your discount. Okay, so it's like that, it is price minus discount. This step also carries marks. Okay, this logic carries marks, and each void calculate, void input, each method carries a certain amount of marks. Okay, next we will go to the display method. Here you have to display the name and price of the book after the discount. Okay, so here we are going to say void display and use the println statements. System.out.println name and the book name, and price of the book after discount is the price that we calculated in the previous method. Okay, and after that we have to write the main method to create an object of the class and call the above member methods. So here what you have to do, you have to say public static void main string args, and here I am creating an object BookFair OB. So object name can be anything you want, you can create, and then object name dot method name. So ob dot input, ob dot calculate, ob dot display. After this, here I have just shown you the program. Okay, the complete program, class BookFair, and first I have to use the util package because I have to use the scanner class. Okay, so after that I am declaring the instance variable b name and price, and here I have the default constructor, and here I have the input function. I have accepted the book name and the price here, which I have explained to you in detail before, and here I have the calculate function and the display method and the main function. So though the program looks quite lengthy, it is very easy. It is all given there directly. You have to use the same variable names and all the method names, and then use in a program. Okay, so basically it will have this input, process, output. So what I mean by that is you are going to write the input, accept the value from the user, calculate some value, and then display the result. Now if you see the output here, I have given different outputs. One less than 1000 rupees, so 325 rupees I have put here, and I am getting a discount. After the discount I am getting it as 318.5. Okay, and here I have entered another price between 1000 and 3000, that is 2567. So with the discount I am getting this amount, and this is more than 3000. I get after the discount, this is the price that I am getting. It's 15% of that price. Okay, hope you understood this program. And this is another important thing you have to write. Like, important means you make it a habit to write this, because comments and variable description together carries 2 marks in your programs. So whatever variable name is given, just write that B name, data type is string, and what it does. So here it stores the name of the book, and price, it stores the price of the book. Now if you have lot of variable names, you don't have to worry that you write all the variable names. Just write 3 or 4 of it at least. Okay, hope you understood this program. This is a definite question that comes in all the ICSE board exam questions, so please practice it. These type of questions do come in the board exam. I'm not saying this question is coming. Yes, so this type of question comes in the board exam. So do well and all the best for your exams. Hope you like this video. If you like, share and subscribe. Thank you.